This problem is number 30 from 9.5 in the book, and it's number 6 from the online work. So it says approximate the sum of the series by using the first 6 terms. So we have the sum as n goes from 1 to infinity of negative 1 to the n plus 1 times n over 3 to the n. If you're doing it online, it might be a 2 to the n or a 5 to the n or something like that. Anyway, our R6 is going to be the series sum S minus S6, which is the partial sum of the first 6 terms, which will be less than or equal to A7. So our S6 is what I'm calculating now. It's going to be 1/3 minus 2/9 plus, and I'm just plugging in 1 into n here. Negative 1 to the 1 plus 1 is negative 1 to the 2, which is 1, times 1 over 3 to the 1, that's 1/3. Then for n equals 2, negative 1 to the 2 plus 1, that's an odd number, so it's negative 1, times 2 over 3 to the 2, which is 9. And you start seeing a pattern here. It's an alternating series, and it's going up by 1 on the top, and there's always going to be 3 to that n power down below. And this is going to be 1/3 minus 2/9 plus 3/27 minus 4/81 plus 5 over 243 minus 6 over 729. And this is 0.1852 if I round to 4 places. Okay, so now let's look at our A7 term. A7 is going to be 7 over 3 to the 7 power. Okay, so 3 to the 7 is 2187. And that's approximately 0.00320073. Now I almost think, let me read the book directions because I think these are the online directions. Book says with error less than 0.001. So I might want to include that term and do S7, which is going to be 1/3 minus 2/9 plus 3/27 minus 4 over 81 plus 5 over 243 minus 6 over 729 plus 7 over 2187. And let me just check this. What would my A8 be? That would be 8 over 3 to the 8th. This, by the way, would be the absolute value of a to the 8th. And that's going to be 8 divided by 3 to the 8th. .00121. So that's still more than our tolerance. Okay. So what about the A9? What's the absolute value of A9? That's going to be 9 over 3 to the 9th, which is 0.000457. So if I go that far, we might want to instead look at this as a remainder for the 9th term, or for the 8th term, is going to be equal to the absolute value of the actual sum minus the sum of the first 8 terms, which will be less than or equal to, so what we're saying is the remainder is less than or equal to our A9, which is approximately 0.000457. Okay, so we're going to need 8 terms, and to make this sum up correctly, and so sum is going to be less than or equal to, well, first let me find the A8, or S8. So I had all those in there before. That value plus that value minus the 8th term. And our approximation is 0.1872. And before our approximation was 0.1852. Okay, so our sum is going to be less than or equal to 0.1872 plus this 0.000457, and the sum is going to be greater than or equal to 0.1872 minus 0.000457. And what's that going to look like? I should, if I'm going to round that up to 5 then here. Okay. So that's going to be 0.1867 is less than or equal to S, less than or equal to 0.1877. That's our bound on the S, and it took us 8 terms to get there. Okay, hope that helps.